So these guys are called boids. They're called ball. They're not yucky. So this guy, Beef, he was shoved in a closet when he was young, so he never got to get that tall. And boy snakes, male snakes,
are smaller
than females. That's right. You totally know about this stuff, don't you? Have you ever held a snake?
I petted one, and you know, like their tongues taste your blood. Like
they don't taste blood. Their tongues.
Yeah.
So their tongues is how they smell. So you guys can come a little in now that you see that. You don't wanna?
Which one's the girl?
That's the bigger one.
The bigger one's the girl.
Like
that's Yushin. And the smaller one is Beef.
So lucky you get to hold that small one.
Which ones do you have? You can hold either one that you want to. Because they're good. You want to hold the girl and you want to hold the boy?
Can you grab it around your neck?
Alright, hold your arms out. Like that. Alright, pretend that your arms are branches and they'll climb you. They do not bite you unless they think you're a mouse. But they don't bite anything. They're really afraid of things that they know are bigger than them. Now the main thing is you don't want to see he's sniffing at you. Hey Keo, come a little closer over here.
Keo's crying.
No, Keo's handling his fear. Keo, look at Yushin over here.
I really want to pet
See, her eyes are all the way clear, but she still has some skin left over from shedding it.
Oh yeah, I remember the.
They turn into like shells.
I know that.
So the best, healthiest snakes shed all in one piece. But that only happens every now and then. She's okay. She just wants to sniff you, just like a dog. And Beef,
he's nice.
Look on his one. He shed his whole skin, but he left his eyelid on it. You see his eye?
Yeah.
He still has the extra eyelid skin on there, so I have to put some oil on it and massage his eye.
Oh God, that just looks crazy.
See?
Are they gonna make babies or something? Like, are they?
They made eggs one time.
Or are they like just
that's
brother and
good.
sister?
Can I eat
But what's that?
Oh!
Can I eat it?
No, those eggs did not survive because I did not know what to do with them.
So you just threw them away?
Well, and I hadn't built an incubator. You have to have an incubator.
I did not.
And Yushin would not let me anywhere near her eggs, so I figured maybe she knew what to do.
Smart.
But she did not know what to do.
Nice girl. You're fine.
So check this out. You can see their bellies are a different color, huh? There. Now check this out.
Their bellies are different colors.
Their widest part is the biggest thing they can eat. So Yushin can eat a rat that is that thick. And that's what she needs to eat. And she'll eat in about a week.
This reminds me of the end of the dragon, Bruce Lee holding the snake, remember that?
Yeah, I need to watch all those movies. Yeah,
If you're the big
she's not going
giant
to choke me.
snake.
Are they gonna?
I am stronger with one hand than Yushin. And I am stronger with 2 fingers than Beef.
Wow.
Yeah, he's not. See
Not bad.
see how he's like posing right now?
Yeah, come on.
Because he's like thinking about going down. So you come up from below them and you just lift him up.
Wow.
And see, I'm way stronger than him. I can straighten him out if I want to.
If you choke him, will he choke you?
No, if I choke him, he would die. Because they have. So they have their skulls. Then they have vertebrae and a spine, just like us. You can feel it.
But
And
they don't have any bones.
they don't have. No, they do have bones. They keep all their organs just get longer and longer, and the longer they get, the more ribs they grow. Oh my God! Hey, drama queen, you're okay.
Cute.
See, so they like to go to the ground and they like to go to like corners.
Yes,
Because that's where they feel safe. Because you know what the one thing
And
is.
when they go in corners, they try to kill, like.
Well, no, they usually go on a rest. They very rarely try to kill anything, because the truth is, snakes are about the laziest animals on earth.
Except the sloth.
See, she can't even hold herself up, so she just plops down, and she's like, I'm okay.
She's going. She's going.
Like the boy.
No.
Yeah, the boy's pretty chill, but he
No,
has to
you
get
didn't-
his eyelid
the
off,
girl.
huh?
For the girl.
And
No,
the girl,
she's
you can feel her spine right here.
I don't want to.
Okay. Now the only thing, after you guys are done if you guys touch snakes, the only thing is to wash your hands afterwards,
Because
just in case
You
they
can get
walked into their own poop. Because what do they not have?
they poop.
Where they poop?
They don't have legs. They poop on the ground just like every
No,
other.
but like, where's their like butt?
Oh, so they have. Oh, good question.
With their
So
butt.
check this out.
That's what I'm wondering. Butt.
See on the bottoms of them, they
Yeah.
look a lot different, right?
Yeah.
It's all white.
Yeah.
And that's where they get all of their heat from. Usually, they go onto rocks that have been in the sun all
But
day
they're cold-blooded
and
and
soak it up, right? Because their cold blood needs to be heated. Now, if you look over
Oh, I see it. I
here,
see it.
right here,
I can see it.
Cassie.
there's calm
What?
down. Don't be really herky jerky around them. See this thing?
Yeah.
It's called an anal hook.
Like anal?
Yeah, so that's right by their anus, but they are like, they don't really have an anus like animals do.
Oh my god.
They're more like birds,
Oh yeah. I didn't
where you know how
Yeah.
birds pee and poop out of the same hole?
Yeah.
Snakes do
We
too.
don't.
So they have the same thing right there under that one flap that looks different than the other ones. And the way you can tell a boy
So-
from a girl,
Is that the boy is definitely smaller.
well, no, the boy has bigger anal hooks.
And the boys are colorful
Right
and
there.
the girls are not.
And usually they're a little smaller.
Mm,
Yeah.
Now most snakes, you can tell these are ball pythons.
yeah, I can.
Because most snakes, they're this thick all the way up to their head almost. But ball pythons have really, really skinny
Will she
snakes.
lick you?
Yeah, if
You're
they're trying to
right.
sniff, but that's how they sniff. That's how they go.
Yeah, they
You're like a little
That's what they do is with the tongue though. Because they don't taste stuff like we do. And they don't see stuff like we do. They see temperature.
Oh, golly.
So they see that you all look like warm,
These
comfy
snakes
pillows.
have good tongue.
Wait, if
What
a
kind of
snake
food do you
even
eat?
lays
Like, do you give them snake
I
food?
give them living rats.
What?
And so what happens
So you buy
is
rats? You know you
I
can
buy a
rats
rat.
at Iron.
Yeah, I go to a pet store. I buy rats that are left over.
How come, like, even
And-
like when you first got them, were they like a little feisty with you?
A little bit because both of them were abused when they were smaller, and so I took them
Like how were
from.
they abused?
Well, this one was put in a closet
Yeah, you
for
told
4
us
months,
he
and so
got
he didn't
trapped
even
in
see
the closet.
light.
He got trapped in the closet.
Yeah, and so he was
That's
really,
really sad.
he freaked out at anything that moved around him, and he bit me a couple times. But then he got used to people, and then he became really great.
Wow, he
What happened to
bites
that
you.
one?
This one just was left in filth for about a
That's
year.
mean.
Yeah. Well, that's because a high school student decided to buy it, and then he never took care of it, and so his mom started taking care of it, but then she never took care of it and figured she'd just let it die. And then a year later, I heard about it because snakes are really good
Who
survivors.
told you that?
A friend of mine, this was her cousin, was the boy.
Oh.
So the aunt didn't know what to do. So I've got a question for you.
Okay.
So these guys, you know what they eat, right? They eat small,
Rats, mice, like, and
Small
snakes are good.
rodents?
Yeah, snakes are good pets to have because if you, instead of cats, because cats are lazy.
Yeah,
Cats are
they're
lazy.
lazy.
too. Snakes are good because they can get in the holes
No, you don't do that in your house because they'll just go in the hole
and stay.
and then get lost and then die and then get really smelly in your wall. That's my worst fear is they'll get in a wall. So at home, I keep these guys in a big cage that's like 2 of these squares
Yeah.
so they can go wherever they want.
My,
They always have fresh water
Oh yeah, and you never.
and they have a hot zone and a
Cool.
cold zone
That's what they do.
because they're cold-blooded.
Yeah.
So they have
You
to
never
just,
feed them
if
in
they
a
have to cool
cage?
down, they go to the cool
You
side.
never feed them in their cage. You get like. a
I
little
never
cage.
feed them in their
Because
living room.
if you reach to take them out, they'll try to bite you because they think that that's the food.
They might think I'm a mouse. And that's why I got bit by these guys as I was handling mice and rats. And then I went and grabbed them and they were super hungry. So they figured my hand,
Was the
which
rat.
kind of looks like a rat,
So you
so
always
somebody
get a
that's
little like a
blind.
big container.
And it smelled like a rat, so she grabbed it. And then when she realized finally that I'm too big to eat, she let go.
Were you like ah ah?
Yeah, well I went, ah, but I can't pull away because I'll pull all her teeth out.
Oh yeah.
No.
So what did you do?
So I just let her, it feels like 2 thumbtacks get stuck in your hand,
So like this.
and then a big pinch. Yeah, and they just stick in there. You have to wait until they let it go. I got 'em. So you always pick up snakes by their tail.
Because if you pick them up by their head or something, that's uncomfortable to them. And
No, it's just you have more control by their tail.
He's trying.
Just like if you want to trip somebody, how do you trip them? By their arm or by their ankle?
Oh, the ankle.
Ankle. But that makes sense,
So
right?
because my dad had not an anaconda, I think it was viper too. And
Not a
it looked
viper.
just like that
Those
one.
are poisonous. It was probably a python or
Yeah,
a boa.
python. Because and his was a boy. No, it was a girl, and she was huge.
She was pretty big.
She was like huge, like an anaconda, and so. And
Like an anaconda?
no, she was
Those
huge.
are like 10 feet long. Those are
Yeah,
as
but
tall as a
But
basketball.
she was like 8 feet tall, and she was huge. I was scared of her.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
So you can see around this. Look on the sides of her face or his side of the face. Do you want to hold him again, Kia, or do you want to hold another one? Do you want to hold Yushin?
No,
I
Big
want
one?
to hold the boy.
The girl?
I want to hold the boy.
You want to hold the boy?
Okay.
Okay, so pick up from the leg or
until I
the
get like a
legs.
little,
God.
Right here is perfect.
until I get.
It's just their
comfortable.
bodies. They're squishy. It's just like you.
Squishy.
If I pick you up by your body and with a giant hand, you'd be squishy. And you can feel they have kind of like ab muscles like we do, and they have a spine.
Hi, why are you scared of snakes?
And you have to be careful of their little ribs because those are the things that might break. Kai, chill out.
Stop.
So if you look, you want to hold them? Or no, Keo said he wanted to hold her first, right?
No, I
So
feel
Keo
the
and Brandon.
He said the boy.
And Brandon, you guys can both hold them. Hold her actually. And look at her. If you look at her face, see how she has holes along the side of her face? That's what when she's doing the tongue thing, she's bringing in the air and filtering it by those holes for temperature indicators.
Also, I want to get one.
Can I pet if I pet her on the head? If I pet her on the head?
Now the only way that you can tell that a snake's gonna bite you is they go like this. If you pretend this is their hand, right?
Yeah.
Right? They go like this. They come back and they look right at
He's
you.
trying to.
Look right at you, and they come back like this, and they start kind of shaking and quivering,
He's
and
trying to.
holding all their tension, and then they go, "Wah!"
He's trying to choke you.
No, he can't. Even if he tried, these 2 fingers are stronger than him. Because look at his
So you could
biggest
just.
part.
So you could just pick him up again.
So I just grab him by the tail and unknot him. Oh, he got my necklace.
Oh, if you cut him, will he get mad at you?
If I cut him?
No, like if you cut him with your.
Well, yeah. Wouldn't you get mad?
No. I'll just be like,
Can I see you, Mark?
You want to hold him?
No, thanks.
Which one? What did you ask though?
Looks
You can hold him. Yes.
I want to
Yeah,
pet.
she's pretty heavy, huh?
I want to pet.
Oh,
Until I
hi,
get-
Beef.
Until I get.
Look at him grab me with his
Wait,
head.
you name a beef?
This guy's name is Beef.
Yeah.
I did not name him. His name has a story that is NSFW.
Tell us your story.
What's his name?
He's named after a guy. And then this